again. I hope everybody is doing blessed on this. What is it? Tuesday, Monday. Oh, Jesus. Um, Tuesday afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you're at in the world. I hope you're doing blessed and highly favored because I am. With that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have not been watching if you have been watching my videos and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when your girl's about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift and how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos are very uplifting to you, gives you good vibes or good insight, or, just inspires you in some kind of special way that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath going through some trying times at the moment and they need spiritual guidance or just, spiritual, if they're on the right spiritual journey or purpose, or you need confirmation, validation towards those things, please go ahead and share while you're at it. Give me a thumbs up, like, and also share in your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you're able to resonate with content in my video. Y'all, for me not being able to sing down through my whole intro out, I was like, I know I messed it up, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all been with me for a while, so y'all already know. The beautiful music I'm listening to in the background is was it 639 hertz, raised vibration, positive energy cleanse, and attract love and abundance. And I will go ahead and post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyoka is when bad things happen to us that guides that directs us to a better journey. A lot of times we go through so many trying things, and it can leave you overwhelmed, it can leave you stressed out and stuff like that. I've looked at my situation many times, and there's times I cried, and I try to understand, like, why I gotta constantly keep going through this. This is just so hurtful. Why do I gotta go through all this now? I used to always say that, and it's like people that were close to me, and they were like, Roslynn, I don't see how you do it, but it gives you strength, your pain that you have endured, things that can be so discombobulating, just have you just shook at times. It allows you to be able to break down all those walls that you've been placed in, or your life has been altered, one way or another. Things wasn't looking clear to you until now, and at times it can feel overwhelming, and it's just like, why does it have to be like this? Why do I got to face all these things? And why did I have to go through this? Did anybody love me? Was God, universe, where were they at when all these things happened to me? Those are a million and one questions that I've had in my head at times. But then when I see all the videos that I make, I just felt like, is this gonna even hit anybody? I didn't know if anybody else was out there like me like this. And then it's just like the response I'm getting. There's, like I told y'all, sometimes I get choked up, and it takes me about 2 or 3 days to get back to y'all. I usually be able to hit it back as soon as I get it. But there's times I have to be able to let that sink in. And then there's times I look up at God and say thank you with tears in my eyes, because it allowed me to understand my purpose. It's just, the fact is, when I was like really young, I always wanted to be able to help somebody some way or another. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I knew that was my purpose in life. I used to say that I was like at 4 years old, and it's just like I was trying to figure out, because I got like about umpteen, different contents on my book that I keep in here. It's like a Heyoka book. It's like I could be talking to myself, and next thing you know, or I could be, giving out empath counseling or whatever towards somebody, and it'll be a certain thing that I say, and it'll stick out to me, and I'll get chills, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's, I'll talk about that. And I'm not talking about, telling somebody's business or anything like that. It's not that, but it could be something I'm saying, and it really got me like emotional, or it threw me back. I'm like, oh damn, that, that sounds good to be able to make that into a video. But we are just so, at times we're on that survival guide for so long, that survival mode, basically, until you really try to understand, is this all happening to me now? I mean, there's sometimes that you have to sit with yourself for a minute to be able to, understand everything that's going on. Like, this is a whole lot of, I've done that. I've done that. But then it's just like, I guess I've been through so much trauma, and I've been talked down to, people were threatened by me, or they couldn't really understand what I was saying, or the things that I was saying, they couldn't believe I said it, because it's just sometimes, I always get that look like, did you just say that out loud? I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? But there's a lot of things that, I do keep to myself as well. If it's meant for it to be projected out, it happens. But a lot of things that, I have to keep to myself. But it's just like different things that goes on in my life, that I know, is there anybody else that's going through this at this time? Are you, you know, you feel like all these things are coming to you, your gift is becoming very powerful to the point it makes you very creative, is allowing you to use your gift towards an everyday basis, like more than you used to. You're not worried about, what is, you're being mindful about what you say and using discernment, but you're at that point where you don't care. This is my job, this is my life, this is my well-being. I'm here to serve humanity in some kind of special way. I'm gonna just go ahead and do me, and that's all you're supposed to do. And it's just like, looking back on my life, I'm not saying that I had the roughest life, but I allowed myself to engage in a lot of different, you know, experiences that could have cost me my life, or it could have cost me being in jail, but it's just like, when I look, it's like my life, my hard life, and the way things have I've been exposed to, and the things that I picked up on along the way, has molded me into the person I am now. And I wouldn't change anything for that. I mean, there's certain things that are still going on in my life that I need answers for. There's a lot of things that I think I'm doing pretty good that, it's been shed light on. I know I'm getting tested from the universe as well as the devil, to see if I'm going to start stressing over certain things, or things are being presented to me, just to see how I would respond to it. And I get it. We all got to go through things. And it's like, when I look at my life, and try to really feel, like, at times it feels surreal to me, you know, um, going through this. It's been a healing process. There's days that I go through my emotional spurts. I get confused at times, where about things that's going. And then I get angry, for not having certain answers, do this type of lifestyle I'm not used to, especially when it has something to do with my family. I'm not used to that, because different things are coming out about my dad's situation. And it's just like, I want to be intrigued and see what it says, but I already know if it's like something that's going to really put me in my feelings or make me angry, I just try to avoid it, you know, because this is like, I hear my dad all the time, don't worry about that, the truth about me, don't worry about that. And I'm just like, okay, and he's like, I know this is not something that you're used to, but don't worry, you know. And I have to just leave it at that, And it is, this situation has really brought me strength and wisdom throughout my time of going through, finding myself on that deeper level that I can truly appreciate. And I love the fact of what I do, to be able to help so many people, And I mean, it's just like, not to sound arrogant, but that is truly a blessing to me, because I know what it feels like to not be able to fit in with other people, feel like you're misunderstood. People might think you're a little off, and it's fine. It's fine. I feel like we're spiritually enhanced. We're gifted, you know, gifted and lifted. I feel that way. It's not something, it's a good kind of crazy. I always like to use that word, if anybody gonna think you're crazy, make sure it's good, you know. Your life is your experience. You are the storyteller to your life, It's all about how you look at it, how much you don't take things for granted, living your life out, to where you add bars to what you're doing, and I say I'm getting frustrated now because it's like I was like, yeah, I got this to do, and every time they said tell God, it's like the funniest thing you can do is tell God your plan. And you just said it just threw me for a loop because I'm just like I get sick and I'm just like, "Ugh, not now." I'm like, why now? But it's a good thing because it's like all these different things that's happened in my life is allowing everything that is not serving me in that good time, that good vibration, that good frequency is leaving room for the good to come in, seeing things change, seeing karma happen in good ways and bad ways. Um, not I'm not talking about me, but good ways. But then there's other things that's happening around me. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm gonna just leave that one alone. So it's just like when you're going through your journey and being able to embrace your gift, embrace, the uncertainty, which is very scary, because you don't know where your journey might take you along this path, but you tend to pick up the most beautiful people along the way, you know, being able to converse about different experiences that you've gone through. They're helping you out and helping you learn things that you weren't aware of as they're doing the same for me. And that's a beautiful feeling to know that. I mean, I've got family all over the world, even though there's some times I didn't feel like I had family at all, and when it came to blood or, not blood, but, I know that, but, it's just like the situation I was in, anyone that loved me, it would taken away from me, and I just felt like so alone. I was telling a friend of mine yesterday, I haven't really grieved over my two best friends that passed a couple of years back, because I was just going through so much, and I really didn't have anybody to talk to. And, I hear them all the time, um, over there on the other side. And just to know that they have my back is really a blessing to me. And being able to be somebody's answered prayers, I mean, it moves me in a way. Well, it moves me in a big way because it's just a lot of times I feel I'm like, dog, I'm such a punk, I cry real quick. But they're like, oh, you're such a crybaby. I said, I know, I just hate crying. But when you can be somebody's blessing in somebody's life, even if it can't be financially, but being able to be that person that can listen, not judge them. There's sometimes it breaks my heart when people say, if I tell you this, you might not want to talk to me no more. And I'm just like, as long as you're not touching no little kids or abusing any senior citizens or animals, that's the only way I'm gonna stop talking to you. And I mean, I still can't be judgmental about that, but me being a parent, yeah, don't play that. But other than that, I don't place judgment on nobody. We all have had our different experiences. We have all had our fair share of dumb situations we don't placed ourselves in by the decisions we made. But that was our journey. We had to experience a lot of things. We'd have had to have those dark situations as well as uplifting moments that can really truly take you somewhere where you truly need to be. And it's just like when I don't know what the future holds for me, but I'm enjoying what I got to deal with now. I still deal with certain things that I'm healing from. I'm a work in progress. I won't say, hey, I'm healed off of everything. Some things take time, you know. But it's I can be grateful for those things. I used to, wish things were different right now, but I have to understand divine timing. Things have to build up. Things you have to learn lessons from certain situations that you were placed in as well as I placed myself in, more things that I have to be able to acknowledge, come to terms with, all those different things. And I can really truly appreciate all those things because I mean, if it's anybody that has known me for years and then see me how I am now compared to how I used to be, they're like, what happened to you? Because I was totally different. I used to I used to fight all the time, whether it was a dude or a female, I will always be in that fight because I was an adrenaline junkie. I just didn't care. I was a tomboy. I had my girly moments, but I I had my tomboy times, but it's just like all peace and love now. I try not to have nobody, place me in a corner like that. Allow myself to, step myself out of different situations where I shouldn't put my energy in. Before you couldn't tell me to do that. I'll be looking at you like crazy, like, no, I'm getting mines. They try to get mine, I'm gonna get mines. So it just really taught me a lot, not to be able to sink to people's levels. And sometimes the best response is no response at all. Being able to understand when people weren't, on the same path that you are. You've done some things as well, that you're not proud of to other people, and you had to learn those lessons through that. You have to understand they haven't gone through their time yet, so they'll end up going through theirs as well. So, I know it's a scary situation on going through the things you go through. And, we all experience these dark times as well as, traumatic experiences, we're trying to heal from, but allow yourself to know, the bad situations will take you to promising places. Just understand that. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of my video, y'all. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Lush Guppy. Much love to you. I hope all is well. Welcome to the beautiful fam. I try to tell y'all all the time, if you don't feel comfortable with talking about your experiences or things that you're really dealing with, um, you don't feel comfortable with it, dropping a comment. You can always find me on Facebook Messenger, not the page, but the messenger, and just send me a short text that you're part of the YouTube family, and whatever your concerns or questions are, I would help out as much as I can. If I can't answer it for you, I will definitely send some things that will help you along that way for you to be able to understand your situation or your gifts on a deeper level. So like and subscribe, drop a line, let me know if you resonate. See, I told you my head is just like real messed up right now. Give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you have a blessed week and be responsible at everything you do. Make sure you give out love, light, and positivity as well as prosperity vibes or even words. You never know, your kind words and your vibes can really take somebody a long way. Now, I will see you on my next video. Much love, peace, be well.